Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Tonari no Kyuuketsuki-san. And in the last episode, we had Hinata and Ellie meet. They got into a bit of a fight, they didn't hit it off right away, but they both kind of, apologized to each other and made up and they became best friends. Second half, we had Sophie would getting help from Hinata to make food for Akari, which I think she appreciated quite a bit. So that's what we left off on, so let's get into this episode and see what we do today. 3, 2, 1, cut. Music. Anime music. It's promising. Yeah, so you might want to get up. Yeah, I think we've all been there. Good photo chance. Ooh, Sakuya's here. So just everyone's come over today. Is this Sakuya's first time here? I don't know. I don't remember much about Sakuya. I didn't even remember her name. But, took a picture of you, so she seems promising. If she knows how cute a vampire waking up in her coffin is. So yeah, why is Sakuya over? And is you gonna come over too, or just Sakuya? Because I kind of put those two together as both of the unimportant characters. I still love this slide, just... It's such a nice usage of the partial moon. And of course that, I still want that in the show. I mean, we don't have to have the ribbon around the hands, but just both of them in the coffin together. I want that in my life. Choo choo choo. I don't think I've seen a kissing themed opening quite to this level since Sakura Trick. Just, there's so much choose in it. Interview with the vampire, oh yeah, the Demi-chan reference. So I guess that's why Sakuya's here to interview her. Nobody told me anything. Oh, it was one of those, I was listening to the phone call, but I really wasn't sort of situations, wasn't it? She wants to whisper sweet nothings into your ear. Yes. Uh... That wasn't much of an explanation, Akari. And you clearly did not get up, so, She's pretty enthusiastic about this. So what exactly is her club again? I mean, I would assume a newspaper club of some description, but... Yeah, clearly did not get up when she intended to. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, thank you for asking the important question, Sophie. Oh, that actually makes more sense. I probably should have thought of that instead. Even a kappa there. But yeah, vampire is a perfect chance for that. She doesn't look like an occult club member. Yes. But then again, I probably shouldn't judge people by their appearances. And there's you. Yes? Aw, she's cute. Yeah, I told you they're like a pair together. Yes. Nah, I don't think she would be interested in that. Of course, Akari would. No doubt about that. I don't think I agree. It sounds terrifying. What was that one anime called? Something Crime Edge? I think that anime also had a girl with like hair that was kind of like that. Like couldn't be cut and it grew a lot. Ah. Oh well. Oh. So, looking good there. If only you had a bit of a haircut. Not too much, just a little bit. She's out. What do you... uh, you know what? I like it. I could do without the hat, but otherwise I like it. I can definitely understand the logic, but... I mean, you're cuter in your other clothes, technically. This is a good day for Saoki, isn't it? Oh, Hinata. You know, when you ask someone just to be their self, it's harder than it sounds. Especially when you're putting them in out of their comfort zone. Yeah, that's the interview, you know? Well, okay, I guess I'll watch some anime now. Yes, as you do. Yes, just we are really seeing the daily life of Sophie. I mean, this is what she does. I agree, we should do some poses. That would be pretty cool. It would draw a lot of attention, but... I mean, she has done it a couple times, hasn't she? At least once. Hopefully Twilight is not one of them. So they can't be seen in the dark as easily? It's gonna be something silly, isn't it? Huh. That makes sense. A vampire shouldn't wear white clothes. I think you just crushed Sakia's hopes and dreams, though. Uh, well, if you watch Twilight, I guess. There's not even a werewolf in the show. Yeah, don't be silly. A little occult girl. Uh, Sakia clearly with the overactive imagination. And she definitely is. I mean, that long silver hair. And then you find out she's voice acted by Gabriel, and it just makes it so much better. Please let me in. I must be invited in like a vampire. And I decided, well, it's time for somebody else to move in, and then I did. Yeah, I think that was for the best for everyone involved. Yes, I'm sure you do all that. You know, mostly off camera, but I'm sure it happens. I mean, we're already talking to a vampire here, so there's Ellie. Now Ellie's arrived. She had some great timing there. What did you do to that poor laptop? You don't do that to an expensive, fragile device. Yeah, you can't fix that. I would not let you touch anything of mine, Ellie. Well, one thing, but no electronic device. Yeah, she's a bit out of touch with the modern era, though. Yeah, just don't chop laptops. Yeah, new girl, Sakuya. Things should go better with her than Hinata initially, because she likes the cold and stuff. Oh, maybe it won't go so well. Yeah, don't do that. Choose your next words very carefully, Sakuya. I mean, she's about the same size, so actually it should go better. Yeah. That's a bit of an advantage she has. Yes. Oh. Yes, I think that would be great. I want to see some of that. But it's probably gonna not do it, is it? I don't want to get too excited. Someone will probably stop it. Don't be a baby, let her bite you. I knew somebody would interrupt it, just... I just want to see a vampire girl bite another girl. Is that so much to ask for in this vampire anime? Which features all girls. It shouldn't be asking that much. Just such a tease. Yes. What are we looking at? Yeah, you're starting to worry me. What? Sure, why not? Confidential, okay. I couldn't quite read that without tilting. But you have seen a vampire now, so that's something, isn't it? No werewolves, though, because they're not real, of course. I guess that's the kind of attitude you have to join the occult club. Yeah, I'm pretty happy for you, Sakuya. I wish I could meet Sophie next. She is pretty cute. No, you're the best kind of vampire, Sophie. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. An otaku vampire girl. With long, beautiful hair. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, noon, it's about time to head to bed. What now, Ellie? What did you break? Oh. I was gonna go to bed, you know, but sure, why not? Well, then sleep together with me. It'll be great. So... Yeah, but it's gonna be difficult to travel during broad daylight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm going to bed. You have fun, Ellie. Well, it's because she doesn't really... Why? Why must I do that? She's... Ellie looks like such a vampire in that. There you go. That's probably a must-have for a vampire. It should probably help. Oh, really? Why? Earless Hoichi. How did he lose his ears? Oh, okay. That would be a problem. You would have to make sure to cover every nook and cranny of your body for that to work. Which I would enjoy that scene, but... I guess we're not gonna risk it. Yeah, that's why you never leave your house. Back to the shade. This was your idea, Ellie, I just want to remind you. Oh my god. This is not going very well. Yeah, just shop on Amazon like a modern girl. Where is everybody? They're supposed to be here like forever ago. Yeah, it's kind of sad to watch this. It should be easier when we get indoors. Well, priority seat. I mean, vampire girls are a priority, so... I mean, you are very old, so I think you do qualify, actually. Which is funny. Anyway, now that we're finally here, let's go shopping. Yes, you might even call it like a mall. And we're shopping together. Man, Hinata really does have, like, the curviest body of that group. Like, she looks noticeably older than them, even though two of them are much older than her. Well, it's to be expected. Akari. Well, maybe you should pick outfits for each other. There you go. I was way ahead of her. Yeah, but you might also end up with something you don't like, but... Yeah, I think that would look nice on her. I know, right? Where did you grab that? Like, she looks more like a chaperone because she just looks so much older than them. Like a big sister that's accompanying her little sister and her little sister's friends. That's what it looks like to me. Of course. We already learned about that. Well, which is surprising considering you'd think to be having nosebleeds all over the place. That lap pillow. No. Wow. Oh my god. I just commented on that too. I guess I saw that joke coming. I mean, yeah, most things would look good on her. That's quite an outfit. Oh. That's just mean. It was cute, but it was just mean. I don't think she would appreciate that, no. But yeah, I could see myself shipping this, to be honest. I guess maybe it is, actually. Because that Kyuu reaction. Hinata's so excited. They've really gotten much closer since their initial meeting, haven't they? It actually would. That would look really good on her. It fits her. The color matches her quite nicely. I think you look fine. Just put it on. I guess we're gonna do just that. Come out. Come out. Yeah, it looks great on you. Wow, I don't think she's ever looked that good before. You really do look like a girl like that. I think that's an accurate assessment. Oh man, she really is blushing a lot. That was great. It looked like a girl. Calm down, Akari. We don't need more nosebleeds. Just the sweat drop on Sophie's face. You could tell she was worried. Yeah, she looks really good on that, too. Yes. Yes. Okay, she just wanted a better look, but yeah. Still love the little bows in the hair. But yeah, she looks really good on that. That's good to hear. It's just like a double date at this point. Uh, okay. I guess she's way ahead of us. just, it's just vacuum. Oh, Hikari. Or we could get some blood. Some bloody crepes. Of course, they're not going to be too into that human food, are they? Oh. Are you gonna bite some nearby girl? I just want her to bite someone. Just give me that, please. No, that feeling. Somebody might take that the wrong way. Or the right way. That was a nice episode. It was nice that Sakia got a little bit of screen time. I mean, Yu was technically on screen for a minute, but didn't stick around very long. Just long enough to say, just for long enough for her sister to say, "Hey, why aren't you with your waifu Sakia? What's up with that?" She had some club thing to do. Oh well. And man, just look at how attached Ellie is to Sophie in that shot there. The shipping is a little bit tricky in this because it gives me a reason to ship Sophie and Hikari, and also a reason to ship, you know, like I can say myself shipping almost every combination of the four girls is what I'm trying to say. I'm having trouble really dialing in on what my number one ship for each character is. That's harder than you would think. I mean, aside from Sophie and Hinata, I guess that one doesn't work, but Sophie and Hikari and Sophie and Ellie, the show's giving me a feel for both of those. But Hinata, I guess, would just Ellie, I guess, was the only person I would ship her with. But Sophie could go with a lot. Yeah, the trip home must have smelled a lot easier because it's dark. It was a nice experience, I suppose. It's a wonderful time, isn't it? Well, until you're an adult, and then it's a horrible time. Yeah, right now. Yeah, let's just do that. Well, I think she just wants to go to bed. You interrupted her last time, so uh just keep flying. Okay, that was the 6th episode of Tonari no Kyuuketsuki-san. And that was another pretty enjoyable episode. Just all the episodes of the show are enjoyable. This one, we actually got some screen time with Sakia, like I said, because Sakia and Yu just aren't very important characters. Like, neither of them are really in the ED, I think. They're in the opening, but not in the ED. That's how unimportant those two characters are. I'm not even sure why they bothered to include them in the show, really, to be honest. But we did get to see some Sakia. She's part of the occult club. She came over because she wants an interview with the vampire, with Sophie, because she heard about that. And if you're an occult club member, yeah, that's what you want to do. And Sophie and Sakia was having a good time. Of course, Sophie is not really She got a phone call about this. She's like, oh, sure, whatever, just, yeah, that's fine. Then went back to sleep. But that whole thing where you kind of listen and agree to something when you're half awake, so you're like, what? I don't remember agreeing to any of this, but you actually did. That's why it's important to record the phone call for proof, of course. But yeah, she came over as Sophie got out of bed, out of her coffin, asked her some questions, and she does seem to be pretty, we haven't really got a lot of Sakuya until now, so this is the first time I really got to see her personality, but I like her. She seems nice enough, pretty cute. She almost got bit by Ellie, which was nice, but no, once again, Sophie has to ruin it. I don't know why Sophie just refuses to give me my vampire bite. Just, I want to see one of the vampire girls bite someone, and it's probably not going to be Sophie, because she's not really into that, I don't think. So Ellie's going to be the girl to do it, but every time she goes to do it, Sophie just stops her. It's starting to irritate me a little bit. Just a bit. But yeah, we also got to see Sophie, change. So we got to see her just standing there wearing absolutely nothing, which I quite appreciated. I appreciated that quite a bit. Of course, her hair was maybe a bit too long for my liking in that particular scene, but, it is long, beautiful hair, so I'll accept that. Yeah, like I said, Ellie eventually showed up, which, she got along with Sakuya better initially than she did with Hinata, because, well, for one thing, Sakuya was given some tips, like, hey, don't say that in front of her, I'll be careful. And also, Sakuya has a similar body type to Ellie, so she didn't feel as, threatened, as intimidated, so that also helped in her favor, so it's pretty cool that they were able to get along so well because of that. Ellie's obviously not the biggest fan of humans before, so it's nice that she's making more and more human friends. I do enjoy that, so hopefully that can kind of continue. I don't know how much you'll actually see Sakuya because, doesn't get a lot of screen time, but for now, I think it's nice that she's making more friends. Even though she likes to break electronic devices because she just chopped her laptop. I don't know why. Maybe she lost a round of League of Legends or something. I don't know. But the point is, I would not give this girl any sort of electronic device. It would just not be worth the money. It would be a complete and utter waste. I would not let her touch mine. That's definitely for sure. Who knows what she would do to it? But Ellie definitely made sure to get her screen time this episode because she's like, "Hey, Sophie, come on, let's go play." Well, let's go shopping is technically what she said. But yeah, when Sophie was ready to go to bed, Ellie was ready to go shopping. Isn't that how it always goes? You're ready to just go do something else, and suddenly a friend comes over and says, "Hey, let's go do this thing." But it's the middle of the day. It's bright outside. This is really a good idea to go shopping right now. Yes, let's go. And they did. Of course, they invited Akari over as well, who made sure to put on some sunscreen, and she said, "Hey, sunscreen." Somebody said, "Hey, why don't you guys put on the sunscreen?" And then she's like, "No, that you don't end up like, earless, what's his face, because, he apparently forgot to put it on his ears, and the sun just evaporated his ears." So yeah, I mean, judging for that story, like, it works, you just have to, like, put it on everywhere, because that's what you said, like, it doesn't really work for vampires, but that's not true. You just have to make sure you put it on every nook and cranny of your body, and then it should work, right? At least that's what I got from that. But I guess maybe it's not worth the risk, I guess. I mean, I know if I was gonna be melted by the sun, like, I wouldn't take that risk either. So I definitely get it, but you could also just put it on just as a secondary prevention measure, in case you drop your umbrella or something. So I think sunscreen would still be a good investment for a vampire, personally. But yeah, also Hinata was invited, but Hinata didn't leave with them. They kind of met up with her. Hinata just waiting, like, "Hey, where's everybody? I was supposed to be here like a while ago." And they eventually showed up, and they actually got to start shopping, which was great. I enjoy the shopping scene quite a lot. It's really nice to see these four girls actually hanging out, outside the house for once, because it does seem like they're always just indoors, which makes sense. Sophie's not good with, the sun and all that. And at night, generally, people want to go to bed. So, conflicting schedules like that do make things a bit difficult for hanging out, I would imagine. But yeah, a lot of what we do get is around the house, so it's always nice when we get to go out. And we got to find a lot of cool outfits, but we did kind of buy what each person was most, used to, most comfortable with. So somebody had a great idea to actually change it up, buy each other outfits, which is great, and it makes it feel even more like a double date sort of thing. So I definitely appreciated it on that level. And it was really funny when Hinata looked at that one outfit for Ellie, and then imagined her wearing it, and Ellie got upset. That was hilarious. I enjoyed the dynamic between those two quite a bit. So I've said I'm not really sure on how to ship characters yet, but as far as the Hinata, I'm pretty dead set on shipping her with Ellie. I'm still 50-50 on shipping Ellie with Sophie or Hinata, but because I kind of want Akari to be with Sophie, that's probably what I'm leaning towards that. So if I had to choose 2 ships to go with, it would be Hinata and Ellie, and then Akari and Sophie. Like, I sometimes flirt with other ships, but I think those 2 are the most concrete, really. And I also think that the ones the show kind of pushes the most, although it definitely teases the Ellie-Sophie ship the most. Like, as far as not least likely to be canon ships, that's one that gets teased the most, especially when she was first introduced. But anyway, I probably talked about that too much already. The point is, yeah, they had a lot of fun together, and then you had Sophie. Sophie was quite concerned about what Akari would buy for her, but Akari, I think she got something pretty nice for her. She wanted something white because she's so used to buying black clothing, and Sophie liked it. I mean, she was a big fan of it, and Akari was definitely a big fan of it. She just kind of insisted that Sophie wear it at home, which I thought was pretty funny. Like, here, you put this in a bag, vacuum it, everything. Just let her keep wearing that. So just Akari was pretty great, and I just loved all the blushing we got from this, especially from Hinata. Like, her reaction, I look like a girl. And whenever I see a female character say that while wearing an outfit, my immediate thought is, well, if you took off all your clothes, you definitely look like a girl, if you know what I mean. I didn't say that in the reaction, but I almost did. But yeah, she blushed a lot, like even more when she actually changed back into the other outfit. Like, that blush was just delicious. I could have a lot of that blush in my life, and I would be pretty content. So yeah, that was definitely nice. Like, it was just good to see this sort of scene in general. And of course, Akari just finding that purple dress. Just where does she find those things? That's the question. Where does she find those things? And Ellie wanting to buy random girls in the store was nice too. Just, again, we didn't get to see it though, because just the show loves to tease me like that. Unfortunately. I wonder if Yu will get a scene. Like, I know Yu sort of got a scene in this episode when she just... But even though it's still about Sakuya, I wonder if she'll do something, because Sakuya's in the occult club. I'm assuming Yu is not. So, if Sakuya gets a scene, Yu should get a real scene. It's just kind of in my opinion. Because I don't know enough about Yu to really say I like her or dislike her, whereas Sakuya, I got enough of her where I can say I like her, but she's a little bit too bland for me to want to really see a lot of her. My opinion, but I would still like to see more of Yu, get a feel for her character, more than what we got in this episode. Her and her adorable little sister. I don't really have a lot of sibling characters in the show. Like, it's just Hinata's little brother and Yu's little sister. I think that's the only siblings we have in the show so far, I want to say. But yeah, like I said, pretty good episode. I wonder if Ellie will ever learn to treat technology with a bit of respect. And then we also got a nosebleed from Akari, which I'm surprised we didn't get more of that, because she seems the kind of character that would get a lot of, Yuri-ish nosebleeds, but she got one today. Also, I kind of liked the vampire girl sitting on the priority seating, which I guess really means elderly seating. I guess that's what it's supposed to mean. But yeah, because they're technically elderly, so I kind of appreciated that gag. Anyway, that's enough. I've talked about this enough, really. I love this show. I look forward to the next episode, so I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.